Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome once again to Quillflower Gravel Thorn, talking about the Gadsden Holler Christmas album. Happy Friday to you. It is a morning edition of the show here. So out on the patio here, got the fire going. It's a great way to start the Friday. It's supposed to be a beautiful day here today. Anyway, my drink of choice today, starting the morning off, non-alcohol drink. Got my Iowa State mug there. This morning, just drinking black coffee. That's how I like it. Just black, simple, Folgers. Keep it simple. Black. Hits a spot this morning. All right, so the song we're going to talk about today on the Christmas album, we are going to talk about Southern Drivers, but before that, I want to get back to a little bit of Snowman history of the Snowman by Bob Eckstein. I got some stuff here from the book I want to share with you. It's just fascinating. So this book goes way back, talking about even suspected snowman on cave drawings. Also, snowman today we think of it innocent and fun. There was some dark history to the history of the snowman. In medieval times, for example, some anti-Semitism. In 1511, during a harsh winter in Brussels, citizens built a satirical snowman depicting a Jewish moneylender with exaggerated features and coins spilling from pockets. It was part of a larger Miracle of 1511 snow sculpture festival that included over 100 politically charged figures, most of which were very grotesque. So I'm gonna have to spend some time, go back and look at this Miracle 1511, but it was out of an ice sculpture show. All right. Also, snowman burnings in 1518. This happened in a carnival in Germany where townsfolk built massive snowmen and ritually destroyed them in bonfires, and thought maybe that's kind of a precursor to the Guy Fawkes effigies that came along later, of course, in England. But for them, at this carnival in Germany, it was a symbol of purging winter of societal ills. Next, let's go to 1494. Maybe we'll wait for this train to get out of my way. Second show in a row, I've had a train disrupt us. I need to make a log when they come through, when to do the show, when not to. All right, I think he's through the cross gates there. All right, so Michelangelo, the great artist, did you know he made a snowman? According to, I'm not even gonna say the guy's name. Anyway, there's a book called Lives of the Artist. As a teenager, Michelangelo was commissioned by Piero de one of the Medici. I can't even say it. The famous Italian prominent family. I'm struggling here this morning, folks. Anyway, Michelangelo was commissioned to sculpt a snowman in the courtyard in Florence. It was described as being perfectly proportioned, and it melted within a few days, leaving no trace. So, Michelangelo sculpted the David and the snowman. All right. What happens in the state of Maine? Have you often wondered? Well, now we know. They build snowmen, and they build them big. So, in 2008, Bethel, Maine built Olympia, the world's tallest snowman at 122 feet tall. It's a record still stands today. This massive snow woman was created by hundreds of volunteers over a month using 13 million pounds of snow. It was decorated with big features like a 130-foot long scarf. It had a 48-foot wide fleece hat, and it was named in the honor of then Maine Senator Olympia Snow. The height in the construction, like I said, 122 feet, and this passed a previous record holder, also there in Bethel, Maine, and that one was named Angus, King of the Mountain, and was named for their governor at the time. Angus had 6 car tires for his mouth, and 2 large evergreen trees, kind of like this Christmas tree, for his arms. They topped Angus with Olympia. Like I said, it included 13 million pounds of snow, required heavy equipment, hundreds of volunteers. I already mentioned that scarf, the fleece hat. She had a 6-foot wide snowflake pendant. The eyes on Olympia were made of wreaths. And again, they used car tires for her mouth and buttons, just like they did with Angus. The spruce trees, again, used for arms, and they used skis for her eyelashes. Go check that out. That's pretty cool. Some images of Angus and Olympia. All right, another fascinating snowman fact. Humans, you've often heard this, were 60% water. I've often heard it was higher than that, but anyway, I'm looking up 60% water. A snowflake, on the other hand, 95% air. So there you go. When you go to build a snowman, you are in fact making something out of thin air. All right, let's get to the song here. I want to profile here this morning. Noisy traffic here today in Louisville. Train going through, loud truck there. Garbage man was here just before I went on air. Okay, that's kind of a nice segue into driving here. Southern Drivers. I wanted this one to be a country song, and I wanted it to be just a country song in general, not just a Christmas song, one that you could actually play and have fun with throughout the year. So this song was actually first on the album Quill Flower Gravelthorn, which came out came out late this summer, August or so. And I put it on the album just to kind of be a preview of a taste of what was to come on the Christmas album. So the idea of all this, it came from my wife, who's from Oklahoma, and she was talking about how she's not ready for the winter driving here again. This will be her second year dealing with that. And I'm thinking, yeah, you Southern Drivers. And right there, the bulb went off my head. That has to be a song. So I had the chorus right away, pretty much in my head, what this would be. But it was the next day, I was driving home, and I kind of put it together, and thinking I wanted it to be an upbeat song, kind of feeling like you're hearing it, you hear the words, you can just picture the cars sliding around on the ice, and the words and the melody. That's what I was going for, to kind of invoke that in your mind. So the chorus I had already thought of. Southern drivers, get out of the way. Southern drivers, causing a delay. Southern drivers, get out of the car and ride a sleigh. And that was the start of it. So I got to work on the rest. And I decided it needed to be from the point of view of a snowplow driver, like up here in Nebraska or Iowa, somewhere up north, Minnesota. And the next element I wanted to put into all this and build a song around in the verses, to work with pieces of Southern identity. So I got grits in there, sweet tea, barbecue sauce, tan, lines like telling people bless your heart, y'all come back now, and people going by either ma'am or Hoss as names. So I was tossing those tropes around. Then I went back to the chorus and I added one more line to that chorus, and it was, "Y'all come back soon, but maybe wait till June." And I'm like, that nailed it. That just, for me in my mind, I said, oh, that's perfect. So the chorus ended up being, southern drivers, get out of the way. Southern drivers, you're causing a delay. Southern drivers, get out of the car and ride a sleigh. Southern drivers, slow down, don't zoom. Y'all come back soon, but maybe wait till June. Thought I just nailed it there. So that's what it ended up being. You'll notice there's just no Christmas sounds in this. Again, I was looking for something that could be enjoyed throughout the year. You know, obviously talking about weather, driving conditions being better in the summer. Anyway, hopefully that's what I was after. You will notice, I feel like the music in there, you'll hear it when I play it. I feel like at certain points you hear like honks, like honking on the, you know, the car horn. And the ending, I did tie in, I felt like I needed to tie in something of Christmas, because the snowplower driver does say, he does wish people a Merry Christmas. So you'll hear the background vocal saying, hey, hey, ho, ho. Work that in. There is one big mistake in here. I'm going to point it out. There's a portion where the snowplow driver talks about pulling somebody out of the snow so bold. There was meant to be another line in there talking about cold weather. Bold and cold going together. Somehow that didn't get in when I processed the song. When it came out, I was just like, I ain't gonna bother. We're just gonna keep it how it is. So anyway, that's why that might seem a little bit awkward. So, all right, here's the video to this. Reach over the fire. Hopefully my robe doesn't get burned. All right, so you can find this right now on YouTube. I went with kind of a cartoon feel of the video. Here we go. Really bump and start there. There's snowplow driver, one of them. There's quite a few featured in this. I love how it actually put a Chevy in there. I love that scene, Icy Zoo. What's up with his eye? Let's go out the reindeer. So as you can see, I really like how the video came across with the animations. You can see some of the AI effects are a little screwy with some of the characters and features. But amazingly, it gets some stuff very right. Georgia on the license plate, Florida. Those people look normal. Fast forward a here bit here. Try the grits. There's the bold line. Here's the ending here.
Y'all be safe now. Got more snow to plow.
fun little tune there. I'm very happy with how it came out. Of course, nothing's perfect. The animation, I like the style of it, even though there's a few odd little quirks in there. So that is it's the second song on the album to kick things off. The first song is Black Friday. I kind of wanted to do it in a chronological order from, Black Friday up through New Year's. So the songs kind of follow that order. Southern Drivers is number 2 because after that Black Friday song, I really want to start things off with a bang, and the way Black Friday finishes and then goes right into Southern Drivers, I think worked out perfect. So hopefully you get that sense of it. Go check it out and find all of our music, Gadsden Holler, Spotify, right here, YouTube, Amazon. Find our pages, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, out there everywhere. All right, everybody, that's a great start to my Friday. Hopefully yours is off to a good one as well. 16 minutes. Boy, I made this one too long. Anyway, be back sometime here this weekend. The next song I'm going to do, Mariah Carey. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one. All right, everybody. Talk to you again real soon. Go Cyclones. Happy Friday once again.